guys, it's Christy from the Stamp Cycle, and I'm back with another Critter Mania video. So far we've made the fox, the panda, and the raccoon, and so today we're going to be making this adorable skunk. So if you're just joining me on the Critter Mania video series, this is just a short series that I've put together to show you all the different animals that you can make with the Fox Builder Punch from the new Foxy Suite from the 2016-2017 annual catalog. Now, this is not by all means all the critters that you can create, but these are just some of the ones that I've come up with and I've kind of tweaked from seeing what other people have done. So let's get started on making the skunk. So I'll get these other guys out of the way. Alright, so the cardstock that you're going to need to make the skunk is you'll need some basic black, some whisper white, and just a little bit of basic gray. And as you can see, I'm just using scraps here, so that's why you shouldn't throw away your scraps, because you never know what you can use it for. Alright, so first you need to just punch out the entire punch in the basic black. And then we need to do the white as well. We pretty much need everything from the white too. We really don't need the head or the body, but you might as well just punch them all out. Okay. And then for the basic gray, we need the nose. So we'll just come in here and punch out the nose. And then we're going to use our owl builder punch, and you've seen me use this along with the fox builder punch in every single video I've done for the critters. And we're just going to punch out two of the eyes, and we can just use that same basic gray scrap that we have here. And now let's clean off what we need versus what we don't need. All right, so we do need this head. We need this nose, we need the mask, and we need this tail and the black tail. And then we need this little white piece there. And then we do need to do one more punch, and that is we need to punch out the bottom of the face one more time so that we can give this skunk a chest. And you actually don't have to punch out the entire mask. You can just do like 3/4 of it because we're going to cut it down anyways. So that will save you a little bit of paper. All right, so now let's start assembling our skunk. And let me get these scraps out of the way so they do not confuse you. Okay, so the first thing we could do is cut down the chest. And you just take that piece that we've halfway punched, and you just trim off, creating like a diamond shape, and that is the chest. And then for the tail, you want to make sure that your tail is going the same direction, both the black and the white piece. And then you're just going to take the white piece and you're going to trim off about, I would say, 1/4 of the pattern on each side. So that leaves a stripe that'll go down the center of the tail. And you just kind of follow the shape of the punch. And you just take off, like I said, about 1/4 from each side. And that'll leave half of the tail black. So then the stripe will be right down the middle. And when you get to cutting, you want to remember which way your tail was first oriented. So if you cut a lot, you can still figure out how to glue that on. And then I got a little wonky with my cutting up here, so I'm just going to come in and kind of just correct that a little bit so it doesn't look as weird. Okay, so that is the stripe down our tail. And then now that's all we have to do cutting wise for this skunk. So we can just start assembling. So now we just start gluing. So as you've seen me in my other videos, I like to use this glue because it dries matte. You can't even see it. So if you get too much glue, you get a little out of control. You will not be able to see it once it dries. So let's start putting together the face here. And it also gives you a little, just a couple seconds of wiggle room that if you don't get a piece placed exactly where you want it, you can move it to line up exactly where you want it. So when you put the white on, and I don't know if you can see that, you want to leave a little edge of black along the bottom. And then you can, for the top little hair piece that you see right here, you can change the orientation of that. I kind of put mine off to the left, but you can change it to go on the right. I don't know if you guys can, there you go. You can change it to go on the right. It's just however you want your skunk to look. I kind of like it off to the left. I think that makes our skunk look adorable. So we'll just kind of position that right there. And then we'll glue our nose. So this is the basic gray nose. Now what you could have done is, and I've shown this in all my videos, whenever I have scraps, and I always do when I'm punching out this punch art, because you don't always need every single piece in the same color, I keep them all in my critter body bag here. So I could have come into this bag and gotten the nose and the maybe some of the other things that I needed to make this critter. So like I said before in my videos, don't throw all those little pieces away. Save them, because you can use them in later critter creations. All right, so we're going to kind of position the eyes to be a little bit onto the white part of the skunk and a little bit of the black part of the face. So hopefully that makes sense and you can see what I'm doing here in the video. All right, now we'll put the other eye on. Okay, and then I have the wrong color body here, so ignore that white body, and you want the black body that we punched out. And let's put his chest on here. We also do not need this black nose that's been in there. And you just can position your chest there in the middle. And then we can glue the head on. And then the last thing is to put the tail together. So you just run glue here on the back side of the white. Position that right down the center to give you that skunk stripe. And then you just glue that onto the skunk body here. And our skunk is done. So easy to create these super cute little critters with the Fox Builder Punch. All right, so that is the next critter in the series. So be sure to tune back in tomorrow. I'll have another critter. We'll give you a sneak peek like I've been doing. It'll be the kitty cat. All right, so thanks everybody for stopping by.